All right. What's up, Dunwoody? My name is Matt Weber. Welcome back to the show. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty. We also are sponsored by Dr. Brett Friedman from Village Orthodontics, the best orthodontics treatment in town. So if you need braces, Justin, that's where you're going to go. It's just right down the street from you. You could walk over there. They got great customer service, and that's an amazing place. Both my wife and me both had Invisalign braces there, and now my kids are there all the time. So we're going to spend a lot of money there over the years. But yeah, thanks for joining us or joining me today. You were at Stage Door, and most of the people around here know what Stage Door is. I think it's really cool what Stage Door, or the way that the city treats the nonprofits, where it's their building, but they let you guys do everything with it. And so yeah.
Yeah,
Let's tell us a little bit about Stage Door. We've had Robert on long time ago. It was like 3 or 4 years ago when we first started the podcast. But I'm sure lots have changed since then.
yeah. Stage Door really has had a sort of a renaissance in the last year, and we have three areas of focus now. Before it was really sort of a main stage season, which was Stage Door's sort of bread and butter. But now we have three areas of focus. So not only are we doing our artistic programming, which is our main stage season, but we added a spotlight series. Which is where we put a spotlight on local artists or local arts organizations. And our inaugural partnership was with Dad's Garage. So they, the famous improv group here in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a lot of fun. I love that
they're
place.
awesome, and so they're doing six performances here at Stage Door over the course of the year. We just
Oh,
began, and it was completely sold out. And we have five more of those events throughout the year. So that's sort of our first bucket, which is our artistic programming. And then during the
heck yeah. What's that? What's that? Whose line is it anyway? That used to be my favorite
oh,
show
it's
growing
such a
up.
great show.
Improv stuff. Yeah.
They joke that improv is the gateway drug to theater. So that
There you go.
so our hope is that we can get some new people to come to Stage Door through improv, and then stick around for some of the more serious plays that we put on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Sorry to
no, you're
interrupt you.
fine. That's great. Love it. And so yeah, the second area that we're really focused on right now is our academy. So we started an education program at the height of the pandemic. Our first summer, we had 40 kids enrolled in our summer camps. But this past summer, we had over 200 kids enrolled. And
Oh
our
wow.
fall classes, we had a junior company, a senior company with over 40 kids in them, and performances that were sold out. So, our academy is going gangbusters right now. And then sort of the third focus is that we really want to be a cultural arts building. Stage Door is located in the Dunwoody Cultural Arts Building, and we want to partner with Sproul, our next door neighbors, and the public library, and the city of Dunwoody to start hosting more events that celebrate the performing arts. So we worked with
There you go.
Dunwoody to do the Asian American and Pacific Islanders Cultural Heritage Celebration, and we did a Hispanic Cultural Celebration Day in September. So
That went really well, I've heard.
yeah, so we just want to keep doing more events like that, and really turn this place into a destination for all people in Dunwoody.
That's cool. So you said that, did you use the word kids or younger people? How old are those kids that come in for the academy?
So we have classes for anywhere from 3 to 18, and so we really
Okay.
do cater the full student experience here.
Yeah. I want my kids to get used to being on stage and talking in front of people, because growing up, that was, or I say growing up, 10 years ago, that was like my worst fear, was getting up on stage. I think that's how most people are. But yeah, you got to, I've kind of, with the podcast and Instagram videos and stuff, I've kind of forced myself to learn and just thrown myself in. But improv or something like that is much easier, faster way of doing it, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And theater is, I mean, I think one of the great things about theater is that it teaches you life skills that you don't have to apply to theater, that you can use in.
For sure.
And, I spent 10 years teaching at Tisch, the Tisch School of the Arts at NYU, and 90% of my students aren't in the performing arts anymore, but they're still using the skills that they learned there, and have amazing
Yeah,
careers all over this country. So um,
I bet.
yeah, it speaks to the universality of theater, I think.
That's cool. So what do you think about it here in Georgia? How long have you been in Georgia?
So I moved here when my daughter was 1, and she just turned 6. So I just celebrated 5 years here.
Okay, nice. It's a little different than New York, right?
It is. The things I love about Atlanta are the cultural aspects, the food, the music. There's some great artistic scenes here. I love the access to nature, but I absolutely can't stand the traffic. I
Yeah.
do miss the public transit in New York, but otherwise, I've really loved my time here in Atlanta. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, Dunwoody's a good place, and where you're located, I mean, you're right down the street from NFA. There's a lot of good food around there
Oh,
too.
absolutely. Yeah. We've had some really great partnerships with some of the local restaurants, and they've been very supportive of us because we help drive customers. There's a lot of people who
Yeah.
want to go see a show and grab dinner beforehand, and we want to help be that economic driver in Dunwoody.
Yeah. So how many of the people that come in for like the academy and stuff like that are from this immediate area? Is it from all over Atlanta? I don't know how common arts, theaters
That's a
are.
great question. So, I would say our academy students are certainly more focused around the Dunwoody area, but our general audience, for our main stage season last year, we had over 100 zip codes from all over Atlanta.
Mm.
Our ticket buyers came from over 100 zip codes. So we are really getting the full Atlanta experience here.
Yeah, I'm sure on stage you want the best of the best, and that's probably hard to find in a city of 50,000 people. But I would think that a lot of the crowd, at least, is from Dunwoody. Isn't that right?
Well, I would say that 50% of our crowd is usually Dunwoody, and then the rest of it
Okay.
surrounding, surrounding neighborhoods.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. So, what are some of the other upcoming things that are happening?
So one of the things that we're excited about is we're doing a really exciting holiday show that opens on Friday. We're doing "Twas the Night Before Christmas." It is very much geared towards the families of Dunwoody. That's a demographic that we want to really start connecting with. And so this is a really fun, family-friendly show about a little girl, a mouse, and an elf who save Christmas by finding Santa's naughty and nice list. It is
Okay.
fun. It's performed by some incredible Atlanta talent, and it's directed by Damian Lockhart, who is a real fantastic up-and-coming director in Atlanta. So we're really excited to bring it to Dunwoody families this December.
Heck yeah. I think everybody around town is looking to do something Christmassy or holiday related.
Absolutely.
This
And
is
instead of having
that'll be fun.
to the Alliance to see A Christmas Carol for the fourth time, you can stay local and see a new take on an old classic story.
Switch it up a bit. There you go. Light Up Dunwoody was last weekend. That was a lot of fun. And I don't know if you got to go by there. That's just right down the street from y'all. And that they did a good job. EEP events. They helped me with Jimmy and Leah. Both helped me with the parade when you put the parade on. And they took over a lot of the homeowners association Light Up Dunwoody this year. And they did a good job. It was really really cool. There's a bunch of dance troops there and. It was just a little bit different.
Well,
So
that's one of the things that Dunwoody does so well are these cultural, these community events. I mean, the Fourth of July parade this was my first time walking in it, and it was really unlike anything I've ever experienced. It was
yeah, it's fun, right?
it's an amazing community event. Yeah, you guys have done it
Yeah. Well, I can't take credit for it. This was my first year,
well.
but
You
I was
so
struggling to keep up. But over the next years, yeah, we're really excited about what it could become, and over the next 20 years, I'd like to help out with it. So glad you want to be a part of it.
absolutely
I'm looking for volunteers, Justin, so that works out
no
perfectly.
problem. I would be happy to volunteer.
Well, cool. So where did you came from? Tisch was the last place you were at. How different is that from what you're doing
So
now?
yeah, my path was sort of all over the map. I started at Manhattan Theater Club, which was a Broadway and off-Broadway theater company, and I got my teeth in the industry there. Then I was at NYU for about 12 years, and then I was the managing director of a small professional theater called the Sharon Playhouse up in the Berkshires, and I ran that company for 3 seasons. And then my child was born, and I took a little pause on my career to sort of spend those first formative years with her. And that was an amazing time to get to know my daughter. But also, after 3 years of reading Goodnight Moon, I was ready to get back into a professional setting. Uh,
Yeah.
and then, then this opportunity at Stage Door came about, and I joined a year ago, and now we're really starting to take hold for what we want to become.
Does your daughter hang out there a
Oh
lot?
yeah, she owns the place.
Is
Yeah,
is she growing up there? That's cool.
yeah. We had tech on Saturday, and we were in the theater for a couple hours, and she was sitting in the audience and watching the stage combat go on stage, and she was having a blast.
Yeah, she's like a little mascot. I'm sure that the other, the actors and actresses love having her there.
Yeah, she's the target audience for the show, so she was a good test pilot. It was great.
Yeah, nice, nice. Well, that's cool. What'd you guys do in the parade this year?
This year we marched with our academy kids just to celebrate our 1 year of having the academy up and running. So we
Okay.
had T-shirts and a car with a logo on the side and handed out.
Okay, I do remember that. I do remember that. I was thinking you had a float. That's right.
No, but
You did have the car though.
this was our first year doing it in this format. But I'm excited to see how we can.
Float next year,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. We definitely need to be a
There
little
you go.
flashier.
I'll remind you of that closer to
It's
it.
already gotten me to volunteer and build a float. This is
Yeah,
going on here.
your daughter can be the spotlight. She'll be in the top
There
there.
you go.
Yeah. So, all right. So, give me some call to actions for Dunwoody folks. I mean, besides coming to see the plays, like, how do they get involved in the academy and stuff
So
like
they
that?
should go to stagedoortheaterga.org. I mean, we have a new website, we have a new logo, and it highlights all of our fantastic artistic and education programs, and people can get involved. If people want to volunteer, we always accept volunteers. Certainly around the holiday season, we never turn away a donation if people are feeling that they want to give back to one of the local arts organizations. We would welcome it. But really,
Okay.
there's an opportunity for everybody at Stage Door, and the best way is to visit our website.
Okay. Awesome. And the kids around town that are looking to become actors and actresses. I mean, what exactly does the academy involve?
Sure. So our senior company performs on our main stage once a semester. So our senior company this year did Zombie Prom this fall. So this spring they'll be doing Treasure Island. There's audition information on our website. So you audition to be in the show. If you get cast, then you're part of senior company, and they meet twice a week, rehearse. Our director of education, Grace Vandewaal, leads the program, and they put on a fully realized production on our stage each semester. So that's the senior company, and then the junior company are the kids who aren't quite ready to be in a full main stage show, and they're performing a winter concert on December 12th and 13th this year. So it's sort of a
Okay.
scripted show that we've created for the junior company. It's a free event, so anyone can come and support them and see the work that they've been doing all semester. So yeah.
Okay. So there's something this Friday, the 11th, the 12th. I'll make sure I put all this stuff out too.
Right, yeah, and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas runs December 2nd through the 18th.
Oh, it's for 2 weeks.
Three,
Okay,
three
cool.
weekends actually. Yeah.
3 weekends. Okay. Yeah, I'll put that out. Well, cool, man. Thanks for coming on. You got anything else for us?
No, I really appreciate you helping spread the word about what we're up to. We're really excited about season 49, and next year is season 50, so things are only going to get bigger and better around here.
Heck yeah. Well, thanks for making time for me,
Really
man.
appreciate it.